Hi and welcome to the Conscious Hearth. Hope you're doing okay today. I'm Sabine. Um, Within the little series about folklore and local legends and mystical legends, today I would like to talk a little bit about nature spirits of the world. So, possibly everyone has heard of nature spirits, I guess. So they have been and always will protect nature. They guard our planet for the naughty things, what we're doing, so to speak. They make sure that animals and plants are protected, sacred sites are protected. So I guess everyone has heard of spirits in as such. And they are literally in everything. I mean, we are spirits as human beings. We are spirits. Our animals are spirits. They are in trees, in plants, in rivers, mountains, weather, water. So there are lots of different kind of spirits. Now, Ireland, for example, has fairies and leprechauns. It's just some of them. There's lots more. There are gnomes and deities. Greek mythology is full of spirits. You got all these gods which are spirits, like Zeus. You got Aphrodite, Diana. You got Hercules. So many. Greek mythology is full of it. There are lots and lots of as well in Egypt, Asia, Africa, and the tropicals. So all over the world, every country, every continent has spirits of their own. Often you come across various different names, but it's the same spirit. They've just been called in different names. In the north, you do have Odin and his lot, like you have in Greek. You got Zeus and his lot. It would be too much to go into all of them, but yeah, there are a variety of these spirits. I got myself a book. It's called the Encyclopedia of Spirits, and it has literally about between 1,000 and 2,000 different spirits in it. That's how it looks, and it's really very interesting. It's genies, demons, ghosts, gods, goddesses, fairies. It's all about spirits and how to work with them, how to call on them, and it's really a good book. Mind you, it's huge. That would take me a few months to get through this, which I don't mind. I love the topic. So yeah, all over the world you will find different kind of spirits, and they are here to protect and guard the land and the animals. Now, our ancestors knew how to work with them, how to coexist with them. Now, sadly, with the arrival of Christianity and the more mainstream religion, they were damned, they were forbidden, and people who worked with the spirits, whether that was in positive ways like healing or wisdom and knowledge, they've been punished for it, whether it was the witch hunts, whether it was being put people in mental hospitals or being just killed for it. It was not acceptable. So over 2,000 years now, a lot of the lore of spirits and nature spirits has been forgotten and lost. As they were throughout the time of our ancestors, they have had not really a lot of written records about it. So a lot of it got lost because they only gave their legacies from mouth to mouth, from generation to generation. Now, and they knew about these spirits in a great detail especially locally where they lived, how to work with them. And they're neither benevolent or malevolent. They're neither of it. They are they're spirits. Just bear with me a second. Willow, do you mind? Do you mind? My cat is being naughty. So, yeah, and they had ways to work with them, and they respected them, and they were respected vice versa. So for me, spirits are just another consciousness on a different level or different realm or a different dimension even. We all are spirits in a way. Our animals are spirits. I mean, if I look at my cat, if she sits next to me, for example, she tells me telepathically in a way exactly what she wants or doesn't want. If I do something she doesn't like, she would either slash her tail or she would whop me with her paw or play bite even. So there are lots of ways spirits can communicate with us. We do have, each of us have our own spirit team who is always around us, and they have lots of ways to communicate with us too, whether it is through certain numbers, coincidences, what we call coincidence, signs like feathers, or what is meaningful for someone. There are lots of different ways, and often very individual, personal ways how they make themselves known. So it's important to respect them as you would like to be respected as yourself. You respect your animal, you respect how your child. You just respect each other, and that is how spirits would like to be also treated, with respect. Now, because a lot of that legacy of the knowledge of spirits, entities, the beings, whatever you want to call it, the angels, they are spirits as well in such. It's a funny thing that religion doesn't like to acknowledge spirits. When they talk about angels, they talk about Joshua, Jesus, all spirits, all souls, all spirits, all consciousness. So really it's ludicrous to ban other spirits only because it don't suit them. But it's been all about control for a long time. Thanks God that's starting to ease off, and people are waking up to a different point of view and seeing the bigger picture. So now there is lots of more spirits are approaching human beings, whether that is through channeling, whether it's through psychics or mediums. Lots of different ways spirits are coming through and want to pass on their wisdom, and people are, thanks God, more open-minded to take on board wisdom. Also, spirits can help us as well, obviously, to deal with certain things, to get information we are interested in. So how does it work? So if I want to work with a certain spirit, I try to get as much information about this particular spirit and respect ways how to approach them. Then I can ask for their help, and I will, through the research, I will know what they expect in the bargain for themselves. As it is with everything else, is a give and take. So this is what is an exchange of energy, literally speaking. And it does make sense to have to do some research depending on what spirit you need to call on for what situation you're dealing with. Whether it's you want to know about let's say an indoor plant who is not doing very well, and you would like to know what you can do to help it. So you could call on a particular spirit to try and find out what the plant is missing, what needs to be done to change the life to get the plant back to health. But that is just an example of many. So now, thanks God, they come back into our lives, and we are much more open to be capable of accepting them, listening to them as well, to make a huge difference in all of our lives. You naughty girl. Is she wants attention. So working with them will broaden our horizon, and I have learned a lot already, even I only about 50 pages into that book, and it has about 1,000 sides or something, pages. So it is really broadening my horizon, reading about that. That's the first start for me. I need to know a lot more before I even approach to working with particular spirits. I'm working with my own spirit team, and I'm working with my unicorn and my dragon and my guardian angel and certain other angelic beings. But I haven't yet delved into which spirits I could call on for certain issues or certain problems. But I will do that in the future, because why shouldn't I? It's available, and if they're willing to help, I am willing to give something in return, obviously. So I think it's fantastic that the knowledge comes back, that we are open to this knowledge, and that we literally are aware of it, that our awareness has risen, that our frequency has risen so high now that we can be open-minded and actually see the beneficial for both sides. And I will leave it at that for today. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.